Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Michael Rolla here with another Sunday spiritual session. How's it going? Is it Sunday already, guys? Even know what day it is no more. Everyone, got a new deck of cards. Looking at review. Let me show you guys. I got the Beyond Lemuria deck. One that says, so shout out to the creators of all these beautiful decks. Izzy Ivy. So cool. Um, yeah, today we got a unique person, a special guest is with us. It's fun days. That's what I was saying. I was like, Sunday fun day this morning. I'm going to call it Sunday spiritual Sunday fun day session. And I was like, all right, no, it's too much. That's a little bit. But yeah, so I was outside just meditating, doing my thing, focusing, and an angel, the vision level came in and almost archangelic, right? Like it's, could be depending on the aspect, but and it's a feminine angela, archangela, and it was either like Pegela or Pelegas, but Pelegas would be, I think, more male, so that might be the male. Uh, but Pelega, I couldn't. I was trying to get it there on something, but she just really wanted to talk about like she was noting how things she was mentioning to me how things have been changing collective, and uh, how really it's all these gifts that everyone has. I was talking with her. I was like, yeah, my someone I know personally actually, was hearing voices, middle of the day, clear as day. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't tell anybody about this but you. And so that's really cool. A total normal person, like every day, you know. So our abilities, your gifts, these things that you all have, something that the collective is going to be stepping into. Um, it's going to be exciting, and we all know this. We all know this is going to be coming. So yay, do it. Let's go. Right. We're here to guide them. Let them step into it. It's going to happen. Just keep, you know, send it out to the collective 100 monkeys. Remember, that's what we came here to do. Be those crazy monkeys running around, and so much more. Ancient monkeys with hidden knowledge, all of this. And that's the thing, you know, that's why it's called hidden knowledge for a reason. She's, I guess, she's like a chariot, totally like Pegasus. Like she's just flying around. She's not. It's not Pegasus. Straight from the sun. Straight from the sun, for sure. Doesn't that? I wonder what that translates to in Greek. I never looked that up. I like Pegasus. Like what is Pega? Pega to fly. Sus or Pega means horse. Sus means fly. Um, so something like that. But these inherent, innate things that is the reason why we've told you all multiple times of the work that needs to be done and how to we because we have ascended before, all of you have ascended before on other planets, right? We're reminding you of the things that help, you know, and they are practical. And there's an interesting aspect to the magic, the mag, the magic, the hype, the what you call in your world sort of this hype to all of it, where it's this deep inner knowing that is being sought by everyone and all the magic is out there, and we're seeing, we're all reaching out on YouTube. People are seeing videos, people are getting inspired, right? People are sharing their knowledge. And in wanting the answers, you want to know what it is. And once it's given, right, it's very practical because you want the practical answers. You want, and that's what everyone's asking for. But then it's up the people's, as always, up to you to decide whether you want to believe it or not, and then do it. And if it's real to you, then it's real to you. If it's not, then it's not. And you're going to create it that way in your life. Um, and so it's saying it's interesting. I find it interesting, right? Too, that like in the way that it happens, where there's all this like, where's the inspiration? Oh, it's out there, boom, boom, and we have to find the answer. We have to find this. We have to find that. But then what do we say? The answer's inside you, right? And then people get upset, right? What do you mean? It's still inside me. What do you mean? Like, how's it still inside me? And it's out there. It's like, well, yeah, it's, there's stuff everywhere, but it's everyone's looking for like that thing. Sometimes we think we find it in a certain inspiring thing. Sometimes we don't, but then the magic doesn't go away just because now you're sitting at your house and you're not watching something inspiring on TV, right? Like, it's everyone's looking, but it's right here. It's right here. It's in the joke that you made, cracked yourself up in your head, about something that, hey, if I had a TikTok, I should have threw that on there. If I was an influencer, it'd be hilarious, or something. Right? We all do stuff in the day. Something happens, you know. You're like, what happened the other day? I don't know. It's just I dropped something. I was like, well, it just wanted to fall, like there was no way I was gonna save that. It was good, and then it just fell over, like because it wanted to. I just looked at it, and went, oh, okay, gotta clean that up. Was it water? Well, that was another time. your hair, bro. My hair as fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? All right, not safe for words. There it is. Cut it. Cut. Be ready. What's up? Hey, Angelfish. Nice to see y'all's. The park. Oh wait, go up. As the sun set last night, I gave thanks and sang to a lot. Very nice. Yeah, man. That's funny you mentioned. I'm doing a lot more of that stuff. Like, I'm just in the middle of the parking lot, just talking to the birds. Because there's always crows. Trying to find food. The ravens. So I'm just like, hey, yeah, and I realize people are around. Like, I don't care anymore. I really don't. Like, either we're gonna open this whole thing up and we're gonna do this, or like, I don't care. Everywhere I go, it's we're lit. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. And that's the part of the gifts. And that's it's part of unlocking all of that in everyone and in yourself. Uh, that's why we always say you just got to be it. You got to vibrate it. It's you got to just vibrate it and vibrate it hard and just stare them down. Not for maybe you don't want to do that. Don't let them see you looking, but hit them hard with that love, with that high vibe, energy, vibration, and just wait and see what they say, because you can't explain it to them. So that's part of it, right? But you, like we say, you guys being here, just thinking it the way you guys think, right? Just keep the other crap out, and keep your focus all as much as you can, and you're already 100 more people, right? And so everyone's abilities, right? Because people are going to be coming into their clairs, their clair, person recently that messaged me. They heard their name from a friend who was deceased. Uh, and it was clear as day to them. And they were like, it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and so I was explaining, that, yeah, clear, I didn't get into the whole clairs and clairaudience and stuff, but we are closely related. So, um, not to give it away, but, so yeah, there was a connection there. And so I just had to explain, like, yeah, hey, because what I can remember is a time when I was younger when my empath clicked on, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know, and it finally dawned on me like what it actually was just recently. And this was all the way back when I was like 16, 17, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it just like, just clicked. Like I know what happened and I knew what it was, and it was a long time ago, but it just clicked like, oh yeah, that was the empath clicking on, right? Okay. You're right. Cool. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Love yous, love yous. Hey, gang. Good to hang out with yous. Oh my gosh. Streaming. Are you streaming? Oh, hey, are you streaming? I know I was watching some of you earlier and I'm always driving to work. So it's like I got too many channels to watch and things. I got to learn things too for crypto stuff. And I'm always rehashing my spiritual stuff because I'm want to create like easy, like meditations, just like put them on my website. And to them. They're really good. I love them so much, and I don't want to steal them from the people. So I got to, I got to make sure. Double live. Yeah, we double live. We're hopping on. Yeah, so it's all good. Shout out to all y'all, Soul fam, Soul tribe. Yeah, it's as people, uh, so yeah, we're talking about okay, and so I got into the empath with the person, and to say, the Heyokas, are you, this, is it that, is it, everyone is always, we're all doing these things constantly and people don't know what it is because they don't have the reference. So all the little things that you say, the simple things, the listen, just because I believe in empaths, okay, that's proven in science, okay, like I think there's a molecule or a cell that changes in your body when it happens. I don't know, but whatever. I gotta explain it. But yeah, people know those things, right? I think on right, it's that even if people aren't spiritual, they're curious because there's something that they can talk about or want to talk about. They don't want to talk about how they don't, or they are wondering still like it still doesn't make sense, but it's still kind of curious. Like I think everybody, we're all connected to that. No matter what, there's that. Wait a minute, am I a soul in here? Do I have a heart? What are emotions? Why do I feel? There's all this stuff that people are being forced to deal with, right? Think of all the lifestyles there are. If you've never had to experience something, then you don't know, right? You don't know what it's like. You don't know how to, it's as easy as that, simple as that. The heavier the things we go through, that's why for me, I always try to embrace. All of us, we got to embrace it all because it's all of us. It's just your family. The person over there is the same as your cousin if they had the same problem, or something, Like, and hopefully there's no problems. Is what we're saying, right? And the more yeah, the whole world, if they're all full, they're all right. It's people. It's all programmed. It's all none of it's real. None of it makes sense. All the what was it? I was watching saw this the making of a music video, and they showed them creating the film, whatever, taping it, and it's a funny scene because the guy's on the thing and he's holding the camera, but the other guy's or the singer's holding the camera, but the other guy's with it behind it, and he's right in front of the camera doing this, funky, rah rah to get the shot. Uh, and so it's like the reality behind it all is okay to experience, right? She's saying that the things that people are going to be able to access is going to be more than they've experienced before. Uh, and we have to make sure that they remember to rein it back. Yeah, we gotta crack those silly jokes, that we all have in common, where we all walk into the room and we forgot why we went there. It doesn't matter how cool you are, whatever. But it's so many emotions that are going to be released within a system of a lot of different directions that want to grab people And so we have to make sure that, like, we come from the heart every single time, because that's the this. That's the this, right? The this. We are the hydrogen peroxide. That's what I like to call it. Right? World needs me like it needs hydrogen or something, where it hurts, but it's the open wound. So the wound has to get opened, and then boom, here I come with all my Facebook posts or whatever. It's just like, here we come. Like, yeah, guys, this has been going on for a while. You guys didn't know. Open wound. It's too soon. It's too soon for us to believe all you weird conspiracy stuff. Can't believe you guys yet. It's too soon. I gotta let scab over again for a while. Okay, we'll try again round two. Next year is gonna happen again. Can happen again. Maybe not a year. We'll be off by a month or two, depending on a lot of things. But it hurts, but it's good for you, right? Right. And once it's done, there's gonna be a gash, yeah, where you got hit, let all that stuff in there, and we had to clean it up because you forgot. We all forgot. We forgot everything. Afraid of this, afraid of that. The world, feared. I don't know, whatever is not just what's going on now, but whatever people are. They're all those illusions. But we feel them, right? We feel them. The world feels them. They're coming up. Every time they come up, anybody and anything that you're connected to. Remember when I told you guys about the example where they took the DNA of a guy and they took it all the way up to 500 miles away before they just said, okay, we're done. We're not going to keep traveling, and see if this works. But they stimulated him to, movies and ads and whatever, and it would react even 500 miles away to the nanosecond that the guy would be stimulated. So your DNA, that piece of hair, and hair lasts forever. Your hair that fell off somewhere when you was on vacation in Cancun or whatever, that's still there, or maybe it's in the ocean by now. Who knows? It's in the ground. But every time you react, that's reacting. It's sending a poof, something. It's been proved. So yeah, it's a lot, and it comes up for them. It's gonna come up for you. It's gonna come up for all of us. I know, especially me. I'm always with the collective consciousness, and when I meditate, it's like scales, but it's what level, where are we at now? Okay. Well, we gotta to get through, or we gotta, because we're too much focus on the separation. Oh, I need tough love to heal. Okay, well then give that person tough love. I need soft love to heal. Well, give that person soft love. Listen, no one's mad. That's tough. I don't need that one. I don't want this one. I don't need. Listen, just everybody get what you need. We all know what we want, and give it to yourself, right? Like we're it's all that illusion. It's all the guys. Like we all have. It's not far away, even though we think it, even though we live where we're at the time, even though we're more connected now than ever. If you think of you sitting around the house bored, I mean, think of, 50 years ago, there was no PlayStation, I mean, whatever, I don't know. There was no TV, barely. We didn't have Netflix and chill. We couldn't do nothing. Couldn't even Netflix, you know. All we could do is chill, maybe 50 years ago. Well, that was the 50s. That wasn't too bad. No, that would be like the 70s. Dang, look at guys. It's like the 70s, 50 years ago. 71. That's great. Oh my gosh. I got jokes. I got jokes all day. As I got the jokes. What's up, y'all? Thanks for the gang, 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 gang. Stop by. Hey, what's up, Corey? No, Elvis. Jokes, man. Founders, what's up? Facebook user, hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? Spidery, get spidery with it. Web slang, oh man, yeah, web slang ain't for everyone. We get, I there's so many words and they just want to come out like that I just don't think it's gonna be helpful for a lot. Maybe it will. On a weird level, it'll be like this much helpful because You know, it'll get there eventually. That's how it works. Right spirit, right spirit. Eventually, we got this. We got all the power in the world, but we're just you wanted to do this. Remember, guys, we're all here because we wanted to be here and because we're doing this. And so what are we doing? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Kicking ass, taking names. What is it at home? What is it? Unite from home, right? What did I see? Oh, introverts. Introverts unite from your house, from the safety of your home. Crack me up. And now with quarantine, that's what we're at. You know, everybody unite. But you know, and that's what it is. Those abilities, right? Thank you. Look at you. Look at this. Elegas. Elegas. No, that's your human. See, now you're getting. Yeah, that's me. So you're channeling the male side. Uh, how much people have grown, how much people have created. You know, I heard one guy talking. He said if it wasn't for quarantine and he wasn't worried about his job, he wouldn't have started. He started 3 businesses. I mean, I don't know how well they're all doing, but you know, I mean, I was just listening to people, and you know, now we got so much more. You know, coming. We're losing one thing, but we're gaining so much more, right? And the only reason it feels like such a loss is because all those attachments. That's what everybody's going through right now, and we just got to keep opening up the heart chakras, because that's what did it for this person that I know recently. It's the heart chakra, because this person never understood the words that come out of my mouth. Okay, but now it's like they do, because they're having to talk about something that they can't explain, that is weird for them. And I'm just like, yeah, no, it makes total sense. You know, it's like, you're totally fine. Don't worry. It's going to be good. Well, your whole body's on fire. You feel like you're going to die. Yeah, no, don't worry. It's ascension symptom. You get over it. It's good. You got the whole body one, because that means you're going to flush. You just, you know, you don't have, but if you got one spot, it's good too. Then you just got a little spot you got to work on. You know? But yeah, I'm waiting to see if she's got that. But I think she has that. She, dang it, I just gave away the gender. Well, you know, and those cycles, I think, already probably help. You ladies probably got it easier on your ascension cycles. I wonder, you guys got the ladies? Well, yeah, it depends. They feel them harder. Yeah, that's true. Depends how I look at it. The Haiti entangle. Oh, yeah, having this kid huge. That's it. That's it. That's it, man. Doors are opening, the portals everywhere. Movement. The sewers are coming up. The Legion was here. They were funny. They were cracking jokes. They're always cracking jokes. They said they were the ones who came up with the hydrogen peroxide. Or like the hydrogen peroxide. You know, don't put it on. It hurts. Just hold your breath. Say about us, beesies, that y'all got it easier on ascension symptoms, or probably not easier because it's probably harder, but then it's probably easier because, you know, so I don't know. I just picked the Libra on that one. It's one with both sides. So I'm just gonna stay in the middle because that's where I stay. You know, you guys can talk about what I've said, but I just stay right here. Let everybody figure it out. You think you know me, son? Huh? I don't know you. What is it? Yeah, what? I don't know. I can't even see you right now. If I could, I still want to know. You know, so it's just like the get the. She's saying them gifts. Stay on the gifts. Okay, staying on the gifts. Claire sent. We talked about Claire hearing chit. Claire hearing chit. We gotta change names. Oh my gosh, this will be so much fun. Um, yeah. She's just like, there's, there's nothing to say that we don't already know. What do we say about it when it happens to them? Well, you know, hmm, encourage them, give them love and support, right? Not the criticism that some people got, you know, it's that, yeah, we know. That's what we're here to do. Just remember that. And as their gifts come online, it's going to be a lot of stuff. I mean, imagine all that you guys did, but it's going to be easier. That's good. She's saying, and because it's not going to, it's almost good that it's not everybody all at once. No, it will be better. Yeah, it'd be shocking, right? It's like like the women's. You know, is it better or is it worse? Well, it depends. It just depends on what planet the moon's in. You know what I mean? If it's in the it's in the Libra planet, it might be the more, I don't know, would that be the relaxed one? What's in Taurus? It'd be relaxed, right? Like still, you'd have a good one. It wouldn't hurt, you know. So if the world goes through the mass changes, right, it's all like at certain times, and every person is aligned differently, right? So it's just heart chakras. Keep them open. Keep them open. Heart chakra, crown chakra alignments. And a lot of people are going to go through the root chakras because of the finances and financial. That's why we're doing spiritual crypto crap. Because the crypto is the blockchain, internet for digital money. Yeah. So all your money is now anyways. It's all in your bank account. You know, many of us have all the money that we own in dollar bills sitting somewhere. We don't. You don't. Like nobody does. So we're already there. Gotta make sure the system stays honest. Right? No, no. That's why we did it. Okay, thank you. What else? Gifts. We got gifts. We got gifts to give. Give. Yeah. That's why social media, guys. That's what she's saying. It's almost like the more we all come to, it doesn't matter who. It's just everything we like, and we pull it in. We pull it in here. Like, yeah, you're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. I love what you did here. I love what you did there. You know, and people will love you more for that. You know, it's kind of like it's like a celebrity who could break the law, but then they get off. You know, well, they get off. Why? Because we like them. That's it. So if people like you, they're gonna let you get off. You know? Right? So it's like you just the more love we're sharing and the more we're caring about each other, you know, because that's all we need. That's all that most people, you know, people paying money to see, you know, shrinks and psychologists hundreds of dollars an hour just to talk where they say, so how does that make you feel? You know, so it's like, all right, listen, I know how to do that. Right? Right? If you're not gonna be my friend, then I'm not gonna pay you. I'd rather pay a guy to be my friend. At least he act like he cared. You know, sitting there writing down notes and asking me questions. You know, this feels weird. You know? And all we gotta do is talk. It's easy, right, Angel? Right, Angel Fish? Angel Fish knows. Talk to friend, yo. That's what we about to do. My bra showing. Getting closer to my solar return. Getting, you know, tell me, feisty. I mean, look at my past months. The past months. That Lionsgate was like, "Roar." It's time to Bob roar. Dragons are going off up in here. Fire, that's right. Sorry. Well, no prop. Emperor has no clothes. That's what I keep saying. I'd rather be, you know, barefoot anyways. But yeah, okay, no, let's stick to the gifts. Gifts. All right, gifts. Gifts. The gifts. What do we got for the gifts, for the world, for the people? Yeah, it's all coming together. Like for people, like you have to make it come together. Is what we're right. You, everyone is sort of. We're all in a place where we're sort of waiting. You know, like see what happens in the world, this and that. You know, and that'll always be there because there's always the unknown. There's only the now moment. You know, yeah, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, whatever. Do whatever you can do right now. Understanding that your temple it resides right here. It's all in your body. The importance of a little bit of exercise a day, right? Doing something for this body, not just communicating up here with the mind and then you know through the body like this, but communicating with the body. You know, telling your story not through words, not through codes, verbal, you know, but not just through, you know, energy, spirit, like, or, you know, it's all energy, but, you know, doing the movements, living your life with the grace, creating dinner, right? Like grabbing it out of the thing, you know, throwing it over your shoulder, catching it over there, putting it out, you know, if you can, the flow, right? The grace that life is at all times, no matter who's there, no matter who's in your way. no matter what their energy feels like, no matter what the frequency of the net of wherever you're at feels like, that's, we know, we see it, and we can destroy it. We can do anything to it. And as people realize, I think these things coming at them, even if people don't understand the spiritual side, whatever, just with the attacking of uh, politics and government recently in all those countries, and people are coming. So I think people need, we're all gonna, people are gonna know. That's why we gotta keep the heart chakra open, because when people feel attacked, right, that's when the true self's gonna come out. And if you guys are fighting for the same thing, which is leave me alone and be nice or something, don't come over unless you're gonna be nice. We can't hang out. I'm just trying to be over here. This guy's trying to lock us up or beat me. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We don't have to beat everybody up. We don't have to, you know, you don't have to cast spells over everyone, or there's all kinds of people out there doing all kinds of things. All you got to do is like ignore them and just cast your own spell on yourself. Like, I'm already a magic potion bottle. Like, I just, my root chakra is just like that, and it comes up and goes up to my crown chakra, and then opens it. It's just whatever. Shields up, right? All the time. All the time. Practice. Think of the spiritual aspect in your life every single way, every single day. The way that you're doing it, right? It's the way that you're doing it. That matters everything. Everything that you could ever imagine, that you could ever think. It's all about you, man. It's all about, doesn't matter where you're at, just doesn't matter what you're thinking about. These things do, right? But that's the point. That's the illusion we were talking about earlier. It's all an illusion, right? The fact that you have a child, and not like it's not real, like you have this, but the child, you have to go back to your childhood, you have to forgive yourself as a child, like these are real things, because we all have that programming, but it's just an illusion. The whole thing, from the beginning, your gifts that right? Why is it so, why is it hard for people to hear the quiet voice inside? Because they've smothered it. We've been taught to smother it our whole lives. As much as we think we're living out loud, and hopefully we all are, to every degree we can, right? In every aspect, like grace and stuff, work flipping burgers, like, you're gonna do it. I got. I'm just here anyways. I gotta make. But instead, we're somewhere else. We're somewhere else. Maybe in the mind, in the heart. And but yeah, I'm just gonna start making courses. Take us all through these things, right? Through the emotions of all of. I think that would be fun. Gift of silence, of you alls, of you angels, gifts of homobias, emotional jump scares. Yeah, that's that reactive, and that's taking care, the water, drinking enough water. One thing too, like so I was listening to shout out Cliff High. I've mentioned him. Um, smart dude, but he and he's a cancer survivor, right? He's overcome it, and he had to be on a vegan diet, and he explained how, like, he's sort of explained, like, touched on it in all his videos throughout, but he said, like, he was vegan for like 35 years. He was forced because he was sick and they didn't know why, for decades, excuse me, or something like that. And he explains how he had to, like, heal himself, whatever, from that. And what he talks about is the fats. We need those fats, right? So a little bit of meat every now and then, it's not big, because it'll what was fat do? It's a cushion, it's an insulator. So when people are getting hit and we're getting these jumpy reactions, it's because we don't have fat layers that we need over our nerves or to protect, and that's like with water. If you're frizzed out, you get dry, you get maybe irritable, maybe, touchy, you feel water to keep it smooth. Your nerves will shock. You'll be more jumpy. There's all these kinds of things, and even if you just like stop, stretch, hop in a shower if you can, 5 minutes real quick, or something like. But these little things that you do when you do certain poses, for heart chakra poses, or it's like yoga. They have certain moves, like the child pose is for your crown, and the downward dog, right? That's for your like, what is it? Is it your root chakra? Because your butt's up, right? So you're like stretching the root chakra. Um, and so, yeah, you can like just simple things, the power of our body, right? Like we underestimate, right? Like we're supposed to be able to do all this stuff, right? But we have dark matter. Okay, that's what most of we only use 10% of our brain. Where they say 50%, I don't know, 80% of it is like dark matter or something. But that's the magic matter. That's the magic matter that we can. That's our antenna. We receive, well, maybe not the antenna, we receive as antenna our inspirations from our soul and our callings and our vibrations. And then the dark matter, that's our creation. That's where we put it all into being. And we align and we assign all of the properties to all of the things that we want to have in the ways that we want to have it, or that we would like them to be. And you ask with an open heart and kindness and generosity, just as you're, what you want in life, is a wonderful thing and to experience, and then you let it go. But you have to keep it up here. You got to believe it. You got to remember magic that you are in your body, right? So if you're going to do this, if you're going to do that, right, especially in this reality that you guys live in, where we're constantly bombarded with, how easy is it to tell people that haven't woke up, you know hey, or woke up, whatever, we're at war, right? Like every single day, right? Like all of the vibrations, frequencies, those are everything, like all the time. They're all the time. Every time you drank some orange juice, yeah, how much added sugar was in it? Listen, you're gonna be fine, I know, but you know, watch how you react. Right? We don't have time for that. We don't have time. We're not, trying to be, but that's that mastery of life. You master your body when you're like, oh, I had one drop of sugar too much and I could tell the difference. That's crazy, right? That's like the monks. They go out in the freezing, snowing, blizzard mountains. They throw the thing over and then they sleep there, like below zero. Tibetan monks in the Tibetan mountains, right? And they sleep all night, like Wim Hof. They're just like, they know how to regulate their body, right? Because our bodies can literally do it. I mean, next time you're watching anything, think of how it made you feel, but then step back and look at, oh my gosh, like this is why, if I can now just figure out how to make myself feel that way. So it's like basically if I can BS my eyes or something that it's real, that it's happening right now, I'm gonna feel that way, right? Movies, right? It's all in plain sight. It's all real. It's not a scary. It's not, oh, programming subliminal message. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not subliminal when you know what's happening. What's magic to the magician, but a skill. They know how to do it. It's an ability now. It's not just magic. It's we what is magic? We call it something that we don't know. When something happens, that's like a miracle. When it happens and nobody would have guessed ever in the history of existence, even though it just happened. Well, okay, consciousness thought of it. It happened. It wouldn't have happened if think of all the things we've thought about. I'm sure somebody's thought about. I guess as to this element, yeah, yo, hey, yo. SpongeBob saying scarecrow. Yes, thank you for saying scarecrows. I love scarecrows. Thank you. Are perfect and always. That's it. That's it. The only thing that ever told you you weren't perfect was somebody else. I don't know. Somebody somewhere is just hating on you. You know, that's it. That's what started. That's how the whole thing got started. This whole place is full of a bunch of little babies running around trying to play. I own the world. No, you don't. You know, and as soon as the people realize that, it's over. But yeah, you played a good game, you little words. I want to say word. I want to say words. Little weenies. They're the wieners. They're the true wieners, right? They're weaning because they're the wieners. Nowhere down here, baby. It's a lot of work. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just shot down too far. Work for the dreams to be worth it. Pisces are dreamers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I totally understand that. Pisces moon right here. My dream is my dream ain't gonna be on Earth, you know. Like if it is, then oh, we're in for a treat. Like, you guys are gonna love it. I mean, man, okay, if this is all just like our realities individually, and then we're all just kind of like looking over there, seeing you, seeing me, but we're all reflecting. We're still in all of our own bubbles, and this is all just my reality. That and again, it's this like even hero story. You guys got to watch for this stuff. Listen, it can be anything you want. It's not about having a it's funny like we have to talk about all these things. We talk about to explain, to get there, to understand, to feel the passion. We talk about things like passion. We talk about things like, and it's all just this creation. Like you could change it all with a thought. You could change it all. That's the power that we have that they keep talking about. We don't recognize it. We don't, you know, strengths, weaknesses. I mean, it's not even if Libra right here. I'll always be tied to that. That's my strength. It's like and when we all are strong. Like when we're all man, got this. Like it's all done. It's all done deal. But we're all I don't know. Everybody's mad at everybody else. Everybody envy. What is it? I said passion. I was like all those Yeah, are you passionate? You're not passionate enough. I need someone who's passionate. Why? Because you don't have it, or you think you are totally it, and you think it'd be good. I mean, it's like we're all just. It's just. What was I saying? It was a joke. I was in my dream state. I was hanging out with the kiddo, and I said to him, "What did I say? Oh, I was joking about how short he was." So I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, you're short. You're so short." Like why are you so short, messing with kids. and then uh, and then I said something and then he started feeling bad or whatever, and then it was like, oh no, I was like, like, don't worry about it, you're gonna grow up, you're gonna be bigger, you're gonna be bigger than your mom, your dad, your grandma. Watch, kids, you always okay. And I was like, and it don't matter. I said it only matters to girls when you get older for some reason. So don't worry about it. It was just like, and it's funny because then I wait, this morning I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, everything, just, it's all, whatever you want, whoever wants, we all want this one, you know, what if you say, what does a girl want? Tall, dark, handsome, sensitive, strong. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Got it. All right, cool. I actually like blonde hair. Okay, good. That's good. That's good for you. It's okay. Like, it's just, it's all just like, and we bet on it. We use it. We do. It's part of our society, right? The world. People do it. We do it. We do it. When you even just shopping, you see people. But I love it. That's why I always love the guy who's just, hair's disheveled, kids are running around. I love those ones in the store, I mean, I know there's probably people who are like, oh, these unruly kids. The kids are running around, let them run around. Man, we can't do nothing. We can never do nothing anymore. Anything, bro. Anything. Like, I'm over that. I'm over that. because geez Louise already. Who needs it? You know? I mean, yeah, if they're, like bothering people and you can tell the person who bothered, then you say, all right, kid, stay away from that one. That's what I would say. But, it's just like if a kid came up to me, they do it all the time. Like the one kid he's told like there's I don't know all the time. So what's one example? Three of them. They got the one in the middle and they're throwing them up like that. I mean, like this, like right here, almost had me. You guys almost had me. And the mom, be careful, you guys almost had me. It was a good one. I'm always on like we can't go shopping and be free to just talk. People we get to project. It's just like it's so and then we wonder why we're bored. You know what? Dude, I was talking to some guy at the gas station. It's like the best conversation I ever had. Like, just because he was cool. We're shopping. We're at the cooler. We're like, what you gonna get? So he said, yeah, I work over there at the thing. Okay, that's cool. It was the greatest conversation. Why? Random total stranger. Guess what? He didn't, and I'm safe. I'm still alive. I made it. I went out into the world. I got stuff. And guess what? I made it back home. Yes. Success. Success. Right? One day at a time, you know? And I get it. Like but because, we can look at it any way we want. Up to you guys. Always up to you guys. Always up to you guys, right? I was raised by my mama. I was used to say, Mama, why don't you just decide how you want to feel? Because I'm a lady. Oh, that's right. Dang, I didn't know that. I was like, for me, I'm a guy, so it's probably easier. Like we were like, that's why guys are always like, we know what we want to do because that's where we have fun. 6-pack, game, football, game, whatever you like. You know what I mean? Like going fishing. It's like we know what puts us into a good place. Um, but you don't want to keep doing that. You want to be able to, I think I talked about that before, where the world, how it's like, there's that split. There's the split where you're one person, everybody's one person when they're at home. And when you're out in public, everybody's different. Out of respect. Well, yeah, man, you respect, okay, but where's the respect for me to be how I am when I'm at home? Well, you're not at home. Okay, so how do you need me to talk right now? Like, I've tried them all. Then none of them work. None of them work. None of them work. Even if it works, and it's like, okay, that worked. Well, then it's just going to happen again. Or it's just going to go one way, or it could go the other way after it works, or it could not work right off the bat, and then you were saved. And then you find out, like the kid, don't go by that one, and it's so much fun, it's so much fun. All the, sooner we all get over ourselves, I think, I'm learning still every day. Every time I talk, like right now, every video I make, I gotta get over everything I said, which is why I don't really remember half what I said, maybe the main points. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's fun. That's why I like channeling you guys. That's why I feel like we just hop in and see what Michael's going to say based off how we feel with the energies, and that's coming to him. So yes, I like to do some spiritual session. It's less focused. We can just, I know, it's fun. We control it. You can see the women's. Shout out to the women's free choice. Oh my gosh. I just clicked and it's shot me down. Interacting with the frequency. You totally believe it, and then you are it. Oh, I am. It's true. I am. The power of our minds is crazy. If we realize that, hey, Josie, because a belief is a thought we think over and over, right? Exactly. Like that's a dogma with Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob, Chris Rock was in it, and Chris Rock says that scene about a belief. He's like, that's why I like ideas. He's like, because you could change an idea. People have killed each other over their beliefs. People have believed in something so hard. So yeah, it's like, it's what you think, why is it, but an idea, you could change an idea, no problem. You know, I think it's good to have, or it's a good idea, you know, that of love, that it exists, that it this and this and this, right? Because then you'll find more of it, you'll experience more of it, you'll look for. He doesn't go into like this, but you know, like, but when you believe, then you put yourself in the limitations of it. A belief is just a box. All beliefs, because especially in infinite multidimensional reality, like, you know, a belief that we're all stuck here. Why? Because of what we believe, because of what we're, you know. So I've been saying since I was like 3. Religion, politics, like I don't believe none of them. I don't believe none of this system. Why just because they're there, you know? But then you grow up and you realize it's been created since the beginning, and you know, step by step, day by day. Um, I believe, yeah, man. Ideas. So I just have ideas. You can change it. You can add to it. You can. Um, I think the. I think. I think with beliefs too. If you really want like a belief, I mean, because even that, right? If you believe that fire is hot, and I don't want to say this next one, but I will for the sake of this, because it is. Okay. Now I just made it hot for everything, right? So now when I walk over the coals on fire, I'm not gonna be able to do it because it's too hot, you know, or whatever. Or when you know, if he was like ice is cold, what do I do? You know, then he wouldn't be able to be like, no, I'm good. He walks it, he goes in, no, I'm good, no, I'm good, no, I'm good, I'm good. It's like if you've ever fought or had an impact or something like martial arts is chi. You know, when you take a hit, you know, you don't dwell, you can't just dwell on that you got the hit, right? But your chi absorbs it. You know, like if you know, I don't know, I don't want to say it works every time, but it's the difference between someone who falls out of a building or something and lives versus the one who doesn't and they land in the exact same position at the same velocity, at the same everything. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it doesn't work every time, but that's the slight difference. Because if you're chi, if you understand, like if you, you know, little things, you know, even though you're not going to really reduce your speed or something, like if you just like move your body back, like the pull from the other aspects of yourself, it'll create like there's little things like that are always in that account, is what she's saying, that on a spiritual level, on a non-physical level, right? I mean, there's so much more. That's why people say their guardian angel grab them on the shoulder and pull them out of, you know, from crashing into that oncoming car or something. You know, I've heard of that. Or you know, reading stories, you know, years ago when all these people have all their experiences. Or even like this one guy died, was in a plane crash. That was in The Secret, that movie that came out, The Secret, The Law of Attraction. Uh, where he died he almost died in a plane crash. And the doctor said he was paralyzed from the neck down. Doctor's like, you're never gonna be able to walk again. And he's walking. He's like, nope. He was like, nope. I don't know who told you that. I don't know whoever said that. I don't know what kind of expert you think you are, you know. And he's walking, you know. And I mean, which is interesting because I mean, obviously something didn't get severed, but right, it's that reptilian DNA that we all have, right? We got it all. Let's just grow another tail. Why not? Right? But you don't think you can. Well, every time we get cut, it grows back. Right? If it's too much, then it's a scar. That's because we haven't activated the healing on those conscious levels, right? On the densities, on the frequencies. We have the natural subconscious ones that work boom, 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 right? But then if we had the time and we had, you know, like I got cut real bad, where is it? Got a gash. So right there, you can see the light. It's lighter on there, right? It's a little scar. So I've been like focused on healing that, and I'm getting. I mean, luckily it's my skin, and it's not too much of a scab, and I'm getting some of it back. Um, but I think that if I had more time and you know, focus and that we can do all that stuff, guys, because our bones, people think they're crystalline, and our bones are made of crystalline structure. That's like the best thing you could ever have. You know, like your bones are making marrow, your marrow's making blood. If you don't have bone, if we don't have bones, you know, that's that root. chakra, right? Coded in crystalline frequency. That's the antenna that's giving birth, that we're connected to, that your thoughts, that you're this, that you're that, that your beliefs will then, if you, right, an idea is an idea flying around. A belief is going to settle into your body and make you vibrate on that frequency. So if we can bring the crystalline in, right? That's why if we quiet, we do this, we can activate it because it's within you. It's already within you. These are, all the spiritual realm stuff, all the watch for the illusions and that stuff. No, no, no. It's not. What is magic to the magician? Of skill. He knows it. How, God made all this stuff. How did he do it? Oh no, he just woke up and it just happened. He was like, oh, thank you for the miracle from the other God. No, he knows how he did it. He made it. He was like, over there and over there and over there, for this to really, not a lot of oxygen atmosphere. But, you see, we are creating it constantly. We're in creation. We're in the now and the here. Thoughts are things. If you think about it, you be about it. Exactly. And you can right. Remember delete. Remember cancel delete. If you have a thought, you can catch it quick enough. Whoa. Yeah, okay, I didn't need that one. Let's put that one on the back burner for a long time. Maybe not have it resurfaced again. The energy in another way. That'd be cool. Strong stranger friends all over the world. Believe that you're currently camping in your car. Oh shoot! On hip camp. No, I'm kidding. That's what's up. I know. I'm trying to. I'm gonna overabundance myself as much as I can now, and then, no, we'll get that RV one day. Yeah, camping is rad. Like, yeah, we gotta be able to just peace out. That's why I like Bill Burr. He says he wants a helicopter. I say, he said, everything starts going down. We got tsunamis. We got riots in the streets. Volcano. We got lava coming in the backyard. He's just gonna hop in the helicopter with a bag of chips and just be like, and just fly and just look around like, damn, just going down. We better get out of here. Where we gonna land? I don't know. Just go that way. All right, shit. We got enough gas. I don't know. It's like I was cracking up. That's exactly what I want. It's a helicopter because you don't got to get on the road. Even I want a helicopter. You guys don't want RVs? I want a helicopter like that lasts forever. I want a fully decked out, cargo one, so it's ginormous, so we can, all hook it up. Like we'll pimp it out like a bus, be the cargo plane bus. Yes, we can tag it all up, man. Oh, come on these airwaves. We'll just fly under the altitude, so no one knows we're flying. I don't know how that works. I have to get my license. Hugs. Like imagine you could just, helicopters just on the top of the roof. You're just like, all right, I'm out. Ding, hit the elevator. Ding. Some elevator music on the way up. Fire, flood. Yeah, just like you got your bag of chips, sleeping bag. I mean, it sucks, but it's bad. It's like zombies. Zombie apocalypse would be cool, but not really. We don't want that to happen. Did you guys see that in the news? I actually shared it. I shared it from the CDC that they have zombie survival tips, which is funny. Just as a joke. I wasn't taking it seriously. And then, but I don't know, I guess everybody else, in the world was seeing it on the CDC website. So they all share. So it's in the news. I saw something like NBC, ABC, I don't know which one. They're talking about the zombie survivors. And I mean, hey, I don't know what that's about. And I know I forgot why I just brought it up, but I'm just saying, give me a lot of people. They're like, you really have me too. Hey, glad you like the background. I haven't changed it in a long time when you did the black and white one. Hey, cheers, Barcelona. All right, buddy. Yay, there you go. Glowing. Oh, I thank you. Yes, my birthday is in like a week, guys. So that's why I'm probably glowing. I get excited around this time. It's my favorite time. Every breath I take outside smells so delicious. I don't know. Stab a mug. That's right. Stab a mug. That's what we're gonna get. We're gonna make mugs. And it's gonna be stab a mug on it with two G's because it's a mug. It's an ugly mug. Stab a mug. Um, so sure thankfully. Right, right, right. There you go. She didn't stab a mug because she believed it was wrong. See, there you go. See, sometimes beliefs, right, are good. Loves y'all. Don't stab bravery. Well, the fire. Yeah, no, fire is not out. Fire is like warmth and security and love. That's all that it is. And it's interesting because if you do that by fire, see how much you can absorb. See, we can do things like if stand by a bonfire and closer and closer and closer to it. And yeah, obviously it's gonna be blowing, but the heat wave, the freaking the field, you'll feel it, and you'll be able to absorb it, if you can, if you know how, right? Left hand, right? Or it's your offhand, it's not right or left. If you're a lefty, it's very well could be your right hand. That's your pull in hand, and your dominant hand to push. Fire. Or it could just be either one based on, but you'll feel it. It's clear as day. You'll feel it. Just like you can do your hands in different ways. Do it when it's windy out, because then you feel sensitivity when it hits. You'll feel a little bit more, and it's easy as heck to tell the difference between how this feels solid. You got all your knuckles, right? You got the bone going through, and then right here, just doing that. Just feel that, and then touch that. Sensitive right here. And then you got them in your feet too. That's why you got to do barefoot on the ground, because they're it's the lao gong is the hand, and then whatever the foot one, yeah, it's like in the middle of the foot. You get to Google it. Convinced I can't die. Me too, 100%. I'm gonna live forever. I've known it my whole life. I don't know why. And yeah, I don't know. But when I was younger and I didn't know, it was like it's the concept of the monk, the meditation. Like I'm just gonna decide to peace out. Like, even if it's within 100 years, I don't know. It's not going to be, because I'm going to achieve that place of peace and knowing, and all that. See you at 200 years. Yeah, that's it. 180 spirit said, "Oh shoot, glow up, turn into a star." Yep, there you go. Take your place with the dragons and tears. Oh man, love it. Heck yeah. Like, yo, just what's the movie? What is it? Heart. Dragon Heart? Is it Dragon Heart? Dragon Heart. Dragon Heart. With Mr. Quaid. With Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid. Dennis. Oh my God. I'm not doing it right now. The energy. That's it. Bring it right up in the stock. No saying outside that's not inside. That's it. Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven is what's in you. That's it. There's so many like truths in there that are so profound. That means so much more. No, no, not even pressing the down button. Shoots me to the bottom. James Brown's babe, the big baby. Doing that present moment meditation. Nice. When you feel your soul in your body inside of your soul. Yeah. I didn't realize how often our energy is not even close to our body because we're too focused on everything outside of us. Exactly. Yep. That's it. Good job. Like slowing down. I wish I could. And we all do as much as we can, but that reality of that living truly, like with full knowing of what you're doing in every moment and where you're at and what like that's so much more than we were ever taught. Like we're taught this is where you get food and this is where, I mean, we should have it that way. Obviously we need to be taught by somebody, but like they say, how many of us, if I don't know, everything shut down, how many would know how to grow food? How many of us would really be able to survive? Because we don't even have we don't even live in that way where it's like we just have to take care of ourselves in the sense. I don't know if that's making sense now, but like it's get a job, do this, do that, do this, and then it's like, well, if I don't have dollar bills, then I can't get nothing. So there's a wonderful abundance that it allows us to have, but there's so many things. There's so many things to learn, and to learn them, we got to stop. Learn how to build a TV. You want to watch one? Learn how to build one. You build a car. You fix your car. All of these things that are important. But then we think of technology and where we could be. It's silly. So yeah, it's interesting. And then the more you believe in what you're doing, the more you're going to put yourself in that reality. So if it's like, oh, I got to learn how to do this because one day it's all going to blow up. Well, then that's what you're going to experience because you focus so much, unless spirit really is just going to whammy you and be like, no, that's not your path. I want you to go in this better direction. And then all your preparation will then be able to help and teach other people, right? And hopefully, because we prepare, but hope for the best. Prepare for I don't want to say the whole thing, but we plan for the best. Good. Laughing good. Got room in the yard. I'm coming, Angel. I'm not kidding. You're too close to the coast. I don't like the idea of floods. I don't know how that history was with the floods. Maybe until you're gonna camp out for like a month in the yard. Water balloon, yes. Just land in the water. It'd be cool. As long as I can drive it, I want to drive it. But all it does is blow straight up, and then the wind just takes you, right? Yeah, you better start in the middle. Don't don't ever do a hot air balloon by the ocean ever. Rule number one: bag of chips. I was picturing Lay's. I was picturing plain old yellow bag. We'll all go up. We'll all have our own. We'll all party in balloons. We'll have like walkie-talkie. We'll be on our phones, social media. We'll be like, I'm like 100 miles east. We'll all have binoculars. Like, oh shit, there you are floating. Yo. Very good. Well, there'll be like 99 balloons in the air. Yeah, up in the air, fake. That's this double Libra. I'm always breathing. Always breathing. You guys, this I say, the like with the now here, the breathing. There's realize the communication that you're making in your breath, right? Your breath, you can choose to code your breath. You can breathe and put a happy vibration into your inhale and your exhale. You can breathe, and with your thoughts and with your intentions in the creation, right? And then since we know the different ways that breath feels, uh, when it's tight, when it's free flowing, when it's, um, we're creators. Like that's how we create and just build from there. It's like a lot. There's a long, you just keep going from there. So the return or going energy, yeah, we need to do that. Because they're busting out their chemies as much as they can. Mine's on your palm, so the little story. But that's the thing, too. It's that right? That's why we have the two. That's why it's so cool. Like co creator, co creator. Right? Like I'm gonna receive, and then I'm gonna put it out there. It's like, but our input is necessary in the reconnaissance because we need to learn what it feels like. It's like they always say about our emotions. Oh, you guys have so many emotions, right? Um, humanity's an emotional culture. Some of the other beings, they don't even have, some of them, the insect ones, they don't have vagus nerves. That's why, so they're hive mind. So it's not about how they feel emotionally. It's about hierarchy, and it's about sound like anything familiar. But yeah, like, yeah, that's cool. You cycling from your left, yeah. It's usually like your offhand. Sean Connell. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what I. Yep. Michael Rolla, Angelfish, Josie. We're all here. We're all a bunch of Connors running around, right? Because everything we're saying, and we've been saying, and we've been getting mad that's not here yet. It's coming, and it's here. It's here. It's always been here, right? But it's still like this. It's like this now. You know what I'm saying? No, you guys know it's not like this anymore. It's like this. So I mean, it's coming. It's about to. I'm excited. Excited. Food from scraps. Yeah. Building musical instruments. Yeah, you are. That's so cool. No, Total Recalls with Schwarzenegger as the guy who that one was older one. That's a good one too though. Terminator or which one? Or am I missing? Trying to keep up with your conversations here. See, it just should jump down again. I was almost there. Okay, yeah. I got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. 2 hours away, we're good. There you go. Yeah, right. Or a boat, right? Get a big ass boat. You know, just stay out where it's got a good current. Straight pirate radio. You guys haven't seen pirate radio? You got to watch pirate radio. It's awesome. It's about the music, man. It's when UK they didn't want rock and roll played on the airwaves, man, because it was just wrong. It was the devil, and it was just bad for society. So they owned a boat and they'd go out of the jurisdiction but they were still within broadcast range, so people in the city and town in the UK could tune in. And so that's cool music. Um, Simplicity is the hardest thing to achieve. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. Like that's and yeah, because this we want the thing. Some of it is good to have. Some of this technology. Some of like it's good to be. There's benefits of being on the grid. Well, we need to make a better grid. So that's what we're gonna do, right? So now that we've had the grid and we figured out all the technology and things that we can do, we got generators. Now we can figure out how we can do it ourselves, and that's really where it's all gonna come because the grassroots, we all, that it's you, it's me, it's all of us. It's all of us. Hi guys. Hey, see you guys one of these days. We'll all meet up in person. But it's gonna be it's everyone who's already out there right now living off the land. So that one, I always see that book. I always see that book keeps showing how to make fully sustained on a quarter of an acre. That's all we need. That's all we need for a family, for a whole. So say 4 people, 3 to 4 people, couple acres. We're straight, easy, right? We'd be off the system right now. We'd be sewing our own clothes, right? We'd be looking fly, boy, you know, like we'd be straight. We'd be making our own food. We'd be straight. Only thing we would need is like maybe that pasta, because I don't know if we're gonna do wheat. We could do wheat, but then we need the flour mill, and then we need that's a lot. There's a lot that goes into wheat. But wheat is supposed to be bad too. You guys ever read that about how like if you go back to the origins and the beginning of wheat, like how it was planned. It was like, oh, they were gonna feed them wheat and blah 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 blah. Like I forget who it was. I have to look at it all, but it's part of like a food that we don't need because of the way the sugar and because of the way the carbs and it's like they're non-useful carbs or something. They're not really. I don't know. I did that research a long time ago, but yeah, like we don't really need bread. Right? That's why they made it because it's easy to make, feed people with it, and it's cheap. Right? Don't give them actual nutrition. We'll just give them a bunch of bread. And we got fish. Well, yeah, because we can't control the fish. They're swimming around all the time. Thank gosh for that. Stay down. Stay down. come up to the surface. All these guys want to do is just eat you, right? If they get you, oh well, that's between you and life, you know. Sometimes, you know, we got something for everybody. There's no judgment. Elevation 600 above sea level. Ooh, very nice. 16 miles to the beach. Yeah, I'm surrounded by mountains, three sides. So I'm in the valley. It's only like an hour, you know, or so. It depends. Depends which way you go. It'll be less, but yeah, man, really nice. Shot up again. What? We ain't mad. We ain't mad at all. I'm that Canadian freshman in college speaking English. At beach we play frisbee. We have much beach neither. Yeah, right. You know, it's almost like it's like they say about opportunities. You know, we're all going through life and we're missing them because you know, like the guy at the gas station I was talking to. You know, like if and sure, if you're not in the mood, whatever, you don't want to talk to nobody. You know, but guess what, man? People are awesome, right? Right? Where's that truth? It's all an illusion. That we're awesome. All right. Yeah, I know. No, no, it's not. People might not be able to be awesome in that situation because of whatever it is that they're worried about or something, you know, or they're, you know, it could be one of your days where you're not the awesome one or, you know, like you're not awesome too, but like we say, but maybe it was the other guy's turn to say, yo, what's up? You know, what, yo, what's up? You know, and then like he cracks a joke and it's got you going all day, made your day. You know, people, we got it. It's all illusion, no illusion. Scared everybody. No, all anybody wants to do is hang out, but we all don't. It's funny. Think of it. Think about it. Everybody wants to, you know, because what else are we doing if we're not hanging out? Just sitting around the house. I think you know, and hey, maybe you really are introverted, but listen, all of that is fear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even because you know, for as outgoing as I am, I I'll go out once. I just need to go out once every like 3 months, and I'm straight. And I don't even need to do that anymore. You know, it's just like, but you know, then I feel fine again. You know, and it's like I don't have to get involved and you know go to the bar every night or something. But you know, it's just like, dude, you know, it's just like it's all scary. Just do what you want to do. You know, everyone music best magic. Oh man. Pied Piper. Yep. Yep. No. No Angel. I'm sorry, that's just me. The British invasion. Yeah, was it the invasion? It was in the invasion. Okay, because in the movie they okay, yeah, I remember now. That's thank you. Serial killers. I love France. I'm in Cali, yes, sir. He's also Cali, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm from Illinois, from Chicago. Came out when I was 23. 13 years. I'll be 37 next week. So 14 years I've been in January. I'll be 14. So way up north. Yeah. It's nice. It's a big difference. Like, you know, if you live in one type of city, if you can at some point go to a different type of the opposite, you know, like California dreaming. Oh, it's so true. It's so true that when I first got out here, being from Chicago, all hard assed, you know, whatever, mentally, whatever, you know, it was the weirdest thing and it was so silly and it was so goofy, but I felt good about it, right? And so there was the mental where I'm just, and then the physical and the knowing. And after a while being out here now, it's beautiful. I mean, I've always thought it's beautiful just in comparison. There's actual like land and stuff around here instead of like the cities, you know, suburbs. Um, but you know, being able to be here for and just let it you know, just settle here. So good, like so good, so good. There's positives and negatives to anything, but most of those negatives, you know, are just it's all just perspective. It's all where you want to be. You know, is it a positive? Like I saw it all as a positive, right? But I was like, you know, people are slower in California. They just are. I don't know how to say it. Maybe not down in LA, right? I lived in Sacramento for 2.5 years. Not maybe not so much there, but it's different. It's just different. The mentality, the California dreaming. So because of that, when I got here, I felt like people were more like, "Hi, how are you? Oh, that's so nice. How's the kids? How's the family? Oh, really? Oh, did they go to soccer practice? Yeah. Did they win? Oh, they didn't win. Oh, is he okay? You know, like that's how it is out here for some reason. And it's probably has to do with that concept, wherever that concept comes from somewhere, you know. So whatever words we use to label it, but it's totally something I noticed right off the bat. He's in Illinois, near Chicago, by suburbs of Chicago itself. Like you better know who you are, and you better say something, and you better not be getting fooled and getting pulled around by all these people. And you know, it's don't come up to me and go, "Hi, how are you?" Like it's when I do that, the Chicago mind is just right away like red alert, everything. Like I'm already ready to slap you in the face. You know, and that's the Chicago, the speed. You know, and then here it's more like after enough of it. Hi, how are you? After a while, and you realize this is how people are. It's really just them actually being nice, like right, because they know too. Just like they could not say nothing, you know. But once you let that shit, the heaviness, the right, let it go. You realize like people, how many people are even just trying to say hey because they're just it's you know a little more laid back, it's a smaller time. I'm in a rural area, so it's much more that way. And I could imagine, like I say, in LA, so I don't live in LA, so but like I say, it's good. So settling there, realizing like you know, all of that stuff, whatever it is that you're from, whatever it is that you think, you know, just think of another aspect. Double Libra, here we go, you know. That's why I'm good at it. That's why I have to stay in the center. You know, that's why I love talking, and I'm not going to judge, right, the world until we decide what we're going to do about it now. You know, like we got to, we're not that we can't condemn everybody left and right, right? We're trying to lock people up all the time, trying to blame everybody, you know. And guess what? The world's still the world. So I don't think that's the way we solved it. You know, it's like, and and we know we're getting there. You know, it's like that's I think I said in the last video, a couple videos ago. It's like 21 Jump Street, where he goes back and now it's not cool to be the tough guy, you know, and so you know it's cool to be caring about the environment and stuff, right? So that's what's gonna happen. So all of us, all of those aspects of us, old indigos, old fogies, we're gonna have to be quiet. We're gonna have to let them go, but we're gonna have to knock them upside the head when it's right. But we're gonna have to watch what we do because it's not that old world. That's right. It's not any. You guys already know it. You already feel it. We just have remnants still, like anywhere. So as those remnants come up for healing, which they will, because now there's just too much light. There's too much. There's just it's you know, people are still gonna go with what they believe, what's in their hearts, right? But over time, as always, the heart overcomes. Same like the harvest. You guys read about the harvest. You guys know about the harvest. I always said like I never liked the idea of the harvest. Like I wished we'd all have that option when the time came, like to be fair and this and that and the other. But you know, the reality is just it's the reality, right? Um, you know, it's where they vibrate. It's where it's not something anybody can change except for us saying being the weirdos that we are, saying all the weird stuff that we do. So the more we do it, the more fun it's going to be too. Like I love seeing you guys out there because you know you guys support. It makes me feel supported just because you're out there, so that I can go out there and I can say stuff. And when I get everybody else that I've ever known in my like physical reality, like saying the opposite at me, you know, I know you guys are out there, right? So, and right, it's like everybody, anything, social media, all this stuff nowadays. And the more of us that are out there doing this, saying it, the more fun it becomes because the more support we have. Like it's it's amazing. And that's why it's going to come. It's going to come faster and faster and faster, right? But it's still going to take time in the linear sense of things, right? It always does. You're on a linear time scale. But if you forgot what day today is, like I did, like I usually always do, then I'm just right here. Like, I'm not worried about who I was. I'm not worried about my past childhood something. I'm not worried about, and that, but that doesn't mean that I don't have connections to that, right? And I was talking about this on the last one. You got to heal them. You got to clean them out. Whole thing, go all the way through it. You got to clean it out, because it's just a program, right? We don't need any of it. So, like I said in the beginning, when I realized my empathy, it was the moment. It was after my first relationship, first love. My heart. Relation. It's my first ever of anything of any kind, right? And so it was all these thoughts, right? It was, what is what does this person think about us, and now we're not together. It was all of that shit that I always attributed to her, and was just like, that's all she's thinking. But now we weren't together, and I was feeling them, and they were coming in, and I never cared. We dated for like a year, maybe, or like it was like a school year, or like, I don't know, to say a year. So it was like, it's high school, right? And it was like, and it was everything just came, and I couldn't even figure out what it was. So all of those, it's not even you. It's not even, when you were a kid, and you did something wrong. That wasn't even you. That was just somebody mad at you. Like the only time you could ever do something wrong is when someone else is offended, or yourself, or your body's offended. And then again, what's wrong? Okay, like, I had a beer. Is that, there's parts of that that's good. There's parts of that that's wrong. Is that wrong? It's all BS. It's all BS. The whole thing. The whole thing. Right? Like, that's why when I was 3, I was like, "Ma, why is we Lutheran? What is the difference?" Well, some believe in Jesus and some don't. Okay. So it's just whatever we want to do here. Right? 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 How come we can't do a lot of stuff? Right? No. Okay, I'll go to school. This place sucks. you know, and not that like the people's, not blaming anybody, but we could definitely have way better schools, especially when you listen to people who've gone to other schools, like America. I'm in America. There's a lot of types of schools out there. Let's just say it that way. Um, Washington. Nice. Yeah. And that's again, I did that video. What was it? It was like last year. It was like almost a year ago, right? Because it was around my birthday. So I think it was the Doomsday, guys, or it was in December, holidays, something like that. And what are this Doomsday crap? All this, the whole world's gonna. No, no, that's not why I came. That's not why I came. I didn't come to do all of this stuff that everyone else has been telling me to do the whole life. Because if I don't do it, then I'm not a good person, and I'm not being realistic. And you know what I mean? Like, no, listen, if you guys would have just off and let me go, I would have been I would have, right? All of us, we would have been just fine. Right? Like, as a kid, give me 20 grand magically. Come on, every kid on this 18th that never really had much or something that needs to, every kid, once you're 18, you need to go. Okay, well, let me go. And then we'd all go. We'd probably be okay. We'd probably be fine. We'd probably feel good. We'd probably be excited. We'd probably be, it's like, you know, anything, anything and everything. It's all just or you got too much money, and then you need to be responsible and take over the family business. But then, you never really learn that because you got too much money. So you got to find something that's inspiring for you. And then you got to being crammed down your face. This is what should inspire you. Well, it doesn't, because I didn't grow up poor like you did, Dad. So I don't have this incredible drive to, like, I don't know, do all the stuff you're doing. Like, I'm sorry. I'm such a terrible person. Man, fuck you, Dad. You know what I'm saying? It's all, man. It's all just ugh, icky. It's icky. Everything. I don't want to talk to people no more. That's how it gets sometimes. And like I was saying earlier, that's because you're frizzed out. You need a little of those fats, or you need a little, drink, have some, I don't want to say have too much milk, but, you know, chug a glass of milk. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. A couple hormones give you a little buffer or something that's light, can manage. You'll be fine. It'll help drive it forward so you're not just frizzed out at everything. Maybe you'll be like, no, forget that. Yeah, a little bit of hormones might be good. It's just like, I'm not trying to say it like that. Obviously we don't want to eat meat or the animal products, but if you can't, you're finding out all those other things. That's why you got to do like the amino acid, spirulina, all these little things. Like we have the technology, right? We just got to get ourselves doing it. We got to get in the habits, guys. We got to get in the habits. Habits. You know it. You know it. Will make your life awesome because you know what's awesome because it's awesome and you know it. So just go do it. It's just a habit. We got to start doing it more and more and more and more. Just hanging out more, talking more. All of this weird talk. So it's just weird because we're not yelling at everybody enough yet. Once we start yelling at everybody, no, listen, you're fine. Talking to Jesus. It scares you, get out of here. All right, I don't have time for you. We got important things to do, like figuring out how we're gonna save your scary ass. Sorry, this is supposed to be loving, But see, that's the thing. And see, this is Michael with the warrior. He's been saying we're we're in a there's a war going on, hypothetically, and nobody knows it. And so it's like, just sorry, not sorry, right? Oh well, right? Because there comes a point in time when no more, when no means no. It's like a big cookie. West Coast finish. Yeah, sunset. Yeah, that is cool. Being on the West Coast. Yeah, I do like that. The Polish Maxwell Street. Singletary Bear, the Bears. That's it. Let's go get a beef. Oh, bratwurst. I miss bratwurst. Like, oh, I have no idea. The excuse my French. Okay, the big one. The brat. Not these hot dogs. Not these little bigger. Look at this bratwurst. No, Chicago bratwurst. Get out of town. I can taste it, and I can literally everything. The crunch. There's a little, the little, just a little. It's not like a crunch, but it's just you first bite in. Never mind. Verizon is a commercial on TV about chakra work and manifestation. Oh my God! See, it, it's like I said with the aliens, right? Now the government admits UFOs. So thanks, we already knew, but they need your help. Right? So, but that's good. The world. Ooh, I'm excited. Chicago stuffed pizza is killer. You know it, man. Dude, you called it. And it's you got to get it right because I know some people who don't like the deep dish. It's like a pie. Like they're like, woof, But if you get the right, it's almost like a lasagna. Like you get mushrooms in there, you some spinach, you get, you know what I mean? I love stuff. Yep, that's the other one too. There's so many good things. What's the other one? Portillo's. When you go to Illinois, Chicago, go to Portillo's. Best hot dogs. Period. Old school, delicious. They kill it. What do they have? I'm trying to remember now. My grandpa lives out here, and my cousin for his birthday, she sent him Portillo's, like a box. It was just like, it was like, I don't know, it was like a 50 count or something. I don't know. So hot dogs, whatever. What else is in there? I think they got like Italian beefs too. They were bomb. When we were kids, we'd always go to Portillo. No, what was that one? Mr. Beef and Pizza? I think that's where we went. It's like, oh, see, I miss the food there. I do. It's interesting. Meat out here is tastier in a fresh way, but the food killer. I took my ex. She likes noodles, so she'd always get like pad thai out here, right? And I took her when we went to Illinois. We flew out and we went um, and we just stopped at this one. We were visiting my friend in Wisconsin, so we were driving, and we're coming back home. She's like, let's stop and get food. I'm starving. I'm like, all right, let's get. She's like, I want noodles. And then she's like, that was the best noodles I've ever had. I'm like, yes, because of Chicago. And that's why I wanted to taste of Chicago, right? There's a lot of cool stuff to visit, you know, but living in the city, I mean, you feel it as soon as you enter just how heavy these places are. So, yeah, I got it. No bean sprouts? Oh, yeah, no, ew. That would be gross. Mushrooms, spinach. We are taking we ones as leaders and making it manifest for them. That's it. Can't do milk. Oh yeah, no, then don't. Yeah, then yeah, no, that's good. If you know that, like don't almond milk. Do you do almond? I love that. That's what I drink all the time. Uh, and like they got cashew milk, almond milk. You know, what other ones? There's other ones. Harwood Heights. Oh, okay. I was in Des Plaines. So we were my family, everyone was born in Chicago. Mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, everyone. And then we moved out and I can't remember if it was like right after I was born or if it was right before I was born. We moved to the suburbs like 15 minutes out over there at Des Plaines. Uh, over there. Mr. Beef on Harlem. There you go. One of the Italian districts. Yeah, Mr. Beef. Yep, that's what it was. And then what they have too, man, the pizza place that closed down when we were skaters, we'd always skate by this one set of stairs and do tricks. And they had a pizza place. And the lady was so cool, man. They had a deli, it was like a Polish deli. And then it was this other lady had a pizza place. And anytime she'd have a pizza like leftovers and we were out skating, she'd just come out and give us the pizzas, whatever she had. She was second cool like old school, right? Like used to be like that, even in Chicago, even in the suburbs, a little bit, even for a little while, and then she closed down, right? Like best sandwiches you've ever had is at the deli, not this in-store deli, at the deli from the family, the Polish people down the street, right? Or whoever. It always is a Polish. It's always Polish people in delis, right? Why is that? Why is it Polish people in delis? Uh, Middle Eastern people at gas stations because they got the oil. You see what I'm saying? It makes sense. Holy moly. Not just random. It's all being planned. We got to interrupt the plan, guys. Mm. Goat's milk. Oh, okay, cool. See, that's what I heard. I heard like it's supposed to be like way better. Good stuff. Magic sandwiches. There it is. See, yeah. And there'll always be at least one. I hope so. Like they're two, and now they're coveted. So yeah, like if you open a deli in the right spot and you make bomb sandwiches, you're gonna destroy Subways. Just forget it. You know how generic ass Subway is, right? And it's not like the tomato is generic. It's a tomato, so it's not like it's bad. Do Subway if you need to. Um, but what do we got? No, we got a San Francisco deli over here, and then Ghirardelli's is like an hour south. It's like a pit stop place, deli place that's like it's like they got a bar in the back, they got a restaurant up front, and then on the side they got a deli and a store, and they got a wine section. They got like chocolates and all the like. It's like a bomb ass place, right? And they make bomb ass sandwiches, and then uh, yeah, San Francisco deli. That's up north of me. So good, but I don't eat sandwiches. Because I don't do the meat, the processed meat. I'll get a if I get the Subway, I'll get a oven roasted chicken, which is the whole chicken breast. I'll do that. And I only really mess with chicken. Unless unless we're doing steak. Better be right. Oh yeah. The rotundas in Chicagoland, about 4 car accidents every day. It's called Suicide Circle, bro. Yeah, that's in Des Plaines. Right. And it's funny because over here off the pass or on the pass, whatever, they just built one over here. And I'm like, oh, great, another Suicide Circle. Everybody's just getting an accident. But I think it's been okay so far. People, they drive a little, like I say, slower out here. When it rains, 5 miles an hour when it rains out here because it's so sunny. It rains, people don't know what to do. Because it doesn't even snow. Last year we actually had snow, like it was wild. Because the weather's changing, we're going colder. Um, it's not global warming, guys. It's global freezing. We're in an ice age. Yeah, Suicide Circle here. They park. Where's the drive? Taco truck. Yeah, see exactly. How about this? How about this? Taco helicopter. Oh, upgraded. No, no, no. Even better. Taco truck with a little hat, with a little propeller, so it can fly. That's it. That's it right there. And it can drive because the helicopter can't drive. So we need to mix them. We need to do both. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm just spitballing. I'm just spitballing. Come on, let's go brainstorm. I got ideas for days. I can't help. They won't go away. Just kidding. I love good taco. Oh yeah, yeah. Toilets in Harlem. Great deli. Oh, okay. No, I haven't been there. Yeah, we were always by Madison Avenue, always in that area. Um, yeah, drop taco. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. We could just like, all right, I'm headed over to over. Sure. Okay. Right. They're on the phone, they're waving. They're like, yo, first time customer right here. This is the house. Come on, backyard. You just come down. All the kids are playing. You let your kids out. They start running around. Yeah, that's just the kids. They're gonna run around. Don't worry, they won't do nothing. Once tacos, we'll round them up once they get your food. All right, that'll be awesome. Awesome. Forget Uber. Forget DoorDash. Would you imagine like your own personal taco truck? Imagine that app. Just we're gonna have holograms or something one day. We're just gonna, but it'll be a 3D printer and it'll actually make a real taco. I don't know. The guac drop. Nice, exactly. Forgot your chips and dip in the bag. Drop it out the side, flying up. Vinyl siding salesman. Oh, okay. Order displays. You probably were you were in downtown displays. The Suicide Circle's over there getting to downtown. We were more we're a little bit, I think it would have been northwest suburbs of Chicago. So um my uncle and aunt, they live in downtown Des Plaines by the railroad station, by Northwest Highway. They're over there in Des Plaines. Is it Des Plaines River Road? Des Plaines and River. Yeah, they're over that way. Nice, nice. Yeah, go figure. Now it's definitely not like that in all the places over in Illinois. But that's what's cool about Illinois. It's big enough that I think if you go more south and more west, there's land and farms and stuff like that. So big jump from the city. Right. All right, guys. Holy shnikes, I've been just blabbing. I'm gonna go get some water, some food. You'll get a sandwich. Um, Closing remarks. Just saying, let yourself be unknown to those that think they know you. Is that how we say it? But to yourself too. Allow yourself, you know, empty your cup. That's what she's saying. Say empty your cup. Allow it to come. It's not bad. You just think it's bad. Everything's fine. Who cares? Let it go, right? Oh no, the glass mirror just broke. You know, the kid threw the ball and it broke the glass. Oh well, what are we gonna do? We'll have to get new glass. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Make sure the kids don't get hurt. Okay, if they're okay, they're freaking out. Well, you know, it's fine. 7 years bad luck. No, fuck that. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. I don't know. Even came up with this stupid idea. Let's see what else. It's like just you just start, right. Ooh, that's what that's what uh, all the self-help books, right? All the psychology, all the this, all of that. You know, there's tons of inspiration in the world, and if all it takes is a thought or to hear someone say it, for you to then think that it's real, that you have it, that it's not, that you can be happy, you can laugh, right? You always need something. You can your gifts. These are your gifts that are given to you as co-creators, right? And you play and you learn how they work. Hearing, sight, sensing, all these things. Right? I'm really starting my third eye. I'm going to start doing third eye meditations because it's just coming on a lot. Uh, all right, that's all. Yeah, be your gifts. Appreciate your gifts. Know that you have gifts, and we all love you. So much bigger, so much bigger. See there, just saw a light. Oh, um, yeah, don't worry about it. Have some fun. Wow. Well, doing whatever. You know, it's done from that intention of having fun. You can't be mad that you can't be mad at you. They're not listening. I mean, stop it before it starts. And there's no, you don't get in a box, you don't get in a whole scenario and a whole program and a whole lifestyle of some dumb idea that, right, that as children, right, we don't understand that. You know, we don't know how to knock things back, right? Or knock it off, right? Knock it off. Loud and clear. Heard it. Oh yeah, nice to meet you too, Michael. Thanks for hanging out, man. Um, I really appreciate it. I just really want us all to come together, you know, all of our abilities, all of this, all of that. I don't have an agenda. It's like, right, I was 3 years old. I was like, oh, okay. I get it. Religion. You know? Then I was 10. I saw Braveheart, puberty-ish, right? Freedom. Right? So that's who I am. Archangel Michael aspect, right? In double Libra. So, like, I'm not judging because I'm already judging myself. Trust me. That's why I can say we all need to get over ourselves, right? Because trust me, I know it. 11:55, baby. Yeah, it was. All right. You are a gift. You are a gift. I could not do this without my sisters and my bro stars out there because you guys are the anchors to the words that I have to say. And if you said them, like if we met in person, you know, or just like shooting the shit, like we'd be instant friends no matter what. It's all of us, man. You know, I just got to the point in my life where I'm about to rip somebody's face off, so I need to get on YouTube and start talking. You know, so I appreciate you guys equally, no doubt. All right, y'all. Yeah, catch me every Sunday. And tonight I do spiritual cryptos. We're gonna be on Linda Light's channel, about 5 p.m. Pacific, and then an hour and a half after that, spiritual cryptos, 6:30 p.m. Just I don't know what we're talking about today, but see what comes. It's usually how it goes, anyways, right? Every week is unique. Every now is the here and the no and the way and the here and the where and the now and all that fun stuff. So love you guys. All right, peace out. See you guys in the next one. Have a good week. weekend, all of that jazz. Peace.